This is Nancy Chick coming to you from the Green West Expo here in Los Angeles, California. It's from May 20th to 22nd. What makes this one a little bit different is this is an all-category event. So instead of just perhaps focusing on food, you'll find food, fashion, fuel cell cars. In fact, the gentleman that's going to be speaking early in just a few minutes, he is from the Discovery Channel. Also, Eric Garcetti is going to be here, and of course, Ed Begley. So, looking for green, this is what's ahead of you for the future. When doing interviews, you now must waive your freedom of the press.
Isn't that unbelievable that that people are now threatening to sue you unless you turn over the material that you have done so that they can edit it to put themselves in a better light before people hear it?
Obama to reach delegate milestone today.
Well, yeah, Obama says that the day he goes over the top with the majority of delegates and people casting votes for him in the primary. Unfortunately, though, he throws out Michigan and Florida when he says that.
Former Clinton aide, Obama strategist in talks.
Yeah, that's one of the Clinton people they dumped, so that's what you really want, is to have a Clinton person they dump working for you.
Taiwan inaugurates new president.
Yeah, he's pro-joining China.
Explosion damages San Diego building site and 14 hurt.
Yeah, nobody can understand what happened yet. It's probably a methane buildup, I would bet.
68% of young drivers killed at night unbuckled.
Yeah, but how many percentage of older drivers die at night when they're unbuckled? It could be a wash.
Can a woman win Dancing with the Stars crown?
Well, they say basically no. I mean, everybody knows that Jason Taylor was supposed to be the winner, and the young lady from from Broadway was also supposed to be in the finals, and not Christie. But the problem was Taylor is on the outs with the NFL, and the young girl from Broadway was really a bad dancer.
And Christie was looking really good.
That's right. She's very hot.
Venezuela protests allege U.S. plane incursion.
Well, yeah. I mean, they admit the plane probably flew out of its area, but that happens all the time.
Photographer speared by javelin at Utah meet.
It's called, don't get in front of the spears, they're standing back of them.
Emerald Lagasse to switch to Fine Living Network.
That's because they had basically canned him over the other network and given him such a bad time that nobody was watching him anymore.
But isn't he going to be on Planet Green?
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. That's where he's switching.
So,
it's part of the same system.
Oh, now Planet Green was
the Discovery
Well, actually,
Channel. It is the Discovery
It is the Discovery Channel now, which will...
They're rebranding it like they rebranded their other channel, which was it's now True, which used to be the Court TV.
Star Trek star boldly goes where Ellen goes.
Yeah, he's decided that now it's legal. He's going to marry the guy he's been living with for a quarter of a century.
Which one?
That's Mr. Takai.
Ah, Myanmar opens door to help from Asian neighbors.
Yeah, none of them have any money or anything they can help them with.
Disaster fatigue leads to drop in giving.
Well, because nobody has any money of their own anymore.
Length of Kennedy Hospital stay raises questions.
Yeah, the very fact that they can't tell you what happened means that he probably did have a minor stroke.
Robot digger set to land Sunday at Martian Pole.
That is if it doesn't crash first.
What? McCain targeted for opposing vets' college aid bill.
Well, yeah, because it's nothing more than a pork project for politicians trying to get reelected. It doesn't really do anything to help anybody. Spends a lot of money doing it.
Power on milestone nears for Boeing's 787.
Yeah, they actually are getting ready to actually start manufacturing the plane.
Ah.
That is, they're actually getting ready. It doesn't say they're actually going to.
TV boxes let Netflix users bypass mail delivery.
Yeah, because their Netflix is starting to lose money. The problem comes with is the downloads, because a download on a 4 gigabyte movie can take forever.
And it depends on your internet speed.
That's right.
Microsoft Yahoo talks driven by specter of Icon and Google.
Well, yeah, it's more Icon. Icon basically is going to replace the board of directors in July, so they've got from now until July to make a deal with Microsoft, or they're all going to get canned, and then the deal will be made anyway.
Google's online filing cabinet for medical records open to the public Monday.
Yeah, like that's what you want to do, is have all your medical records where anybody can crack into them.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be online for people to get hold of.
I think that's probably one of the reasons it hasn't been done before.
That's right. But they're promising it will be secure.
When political spouses join the fray, they're fair game.
That's right. I mean, Mr. Obama, it is all right to go after Cindy McCain because of her past and because John McCain is a political insider, but don't go after my wife.
Oh, and you can't rebroadcast what she's already said publicly?
Remember part 1 where it says, you know, they now can go after you to make you change what you said.
Oh, that's right, which was, when doing interviews, you now must waive your freedom of the press.
That's right.
They may want to pull back those press conferences, too.
That's right.
Fears of new quake prompt panic in Chinese town.
Well, yeah, I mean, they know that there's another aftershock coming that's probably near as bad as the first one.
Ooh. Satisfaction with U.S. airlines lowest since 2001. The poll?
Yeah, like, does the airlines even care?
John McCain's rapid fire responders.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's showing that he's not as old as Obama is trying to make him out, because sometimes you can be very fast-witted like Ronald Reagan, and you can be very slow like Strom Thurmond. It just depends upon the person.
California corrections officials, under pressure by the federal court to reduce prison overcrowding, should expand alternatives to incarceration.
Yeah, they're going to change sentencing guidelines so that people are not going to be sentenced for misdemeanors.
Bipartisan plan, which doesn't rely on taxpayers to foot the bill, still faces significant hurdles.
Well, because somebody has to pay the bill.
Animal rights groups demanded the Australian military halt a cull of 400 kangaroos in the capital.
Except they're in the city. They're walking around inside a city.
Could you imagine? You think there's a person next to you and it's a kangaroo?
And kangaroos breed like rabbits.
Ah. Well, they hop to it. Malaysia's ruling party tried to stem a potential hemorrhage of members on Tuesday.
Yeah, but you know, it's you know, they're looking bad to the world, and basically the people looking bad are trying to get out.
White House launched an unusual attack on a national news network yesterday for its editing of an interview with President Bush.
Once again, go back to the first where you can order people to change interviews.
Oh yes, when doing interviews, you now must waive your freedom of the press?
That's right.
Ah. Latest proposal to Yahoo. Microsoft would buy its search business and take a stake in the company.
Yeah, which means they're going to take the company no matter what. Once they're in the door, Microsoft always takes.
They have a history. A Monty Bubbleism for the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
You can always stop a war before it starts, but once it starts, fight it to win.